Are you the lucky girl? Or you want to be the lucky guy? That's exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you today. In today's video, I'm going to break it down for you, the secret behind the lucky girl syndrome and what you can do if you want to be lucky as well. So before we get into it, show reel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy Lin and I'm a wealth mindset coach. In this channel, I share about mindset tips and manifestation hacks that will be able to help you to manifest more wealth and abundance with ease. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about this concept that apparently has been going around on the internet. It's called the lucky girl syndrome. And how I discovered this was actually recently I was talking to a friend of mine and she was telling me that how lucky I am to be living in Dubai and to be living the life I want, that I always seem to be traveling around the world and having fun, enjoying life, and never seem like I'm working. And I'm so lucky. But when she said that, I knew that it's not luck because I created my life. So that's when I started to do some research online, and I literally went online and started Googling what is the lucky girl syndrome. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you, number one, what lucky syndrome really is. Number two, why it works and how it works so that you can apply it into your life. And number three, I'm going to share with you the tools on what you can do today to make sure to help you to manifest the lucky person syndrome in the next 21 days. Okay, now let's get into it. So what is the lucky girl syndrome anyway? Lucky girl syndrome is not something new. The term is new, but it's actually based off of manifestation. So it's not something random, or it's not something that's just designed for certain type of people or designed for girls. As I was doing the research, I was looking it up. There's lucky girl syndrome. How about lucky guy syndrome? And there was no such thing. So guys, if you're watching, you are doomed. No, just kidding. Just kidding. So you see, it's not just designed just for women, just for the ladies, but it's actually designed for each and one of us if you know how it works. Okay. So the lucky girl syndrome, basically, it all comes down to belief. I want to share one of the quotes by Henry Ford. He says that whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right. Because it all comes down to belief. And the lucky girl syndrome is the same. It comes down to whether you believe you are worthy of receiving all the goods and desires that you want, or if you think that you're lucky, that everything is always working out for you. See? So as long as you adopt this belief, guess what? Then you will start to see that in your life. Now I want to talk about why it works, and I'm going to break it down for you into two parts. First, I'm going to talk to you about the universal law that governs the lucky girl syndrome. And then I'm going to go into talking more a little bit from the scientific point of view. I'm going to be talking about your mind and your brain and how that works. So when it comes down to the universal law, so I did a video the other day on the 7 spiritual universal laws that govern your life. So be sure to check out this video so you can understand more in depth about these laws and what you can do to apply them into your life so that it's not just about luck, but rather it's about how to tap into these laws. Okay, so let's get back into it. So the one law that governs the lucky girl syndrome is the law of attraction. You see, the law of attraction states that you can only attract to you whatever is on the same frequency. Okay? So for example, if you believe on an emotional level, okay, so not just thinking, saying that you believe that you're lucky, but you actually feel it. If you feel that you're lucky, if you feel that anything is always working out for you, if you feel like universe is here to give you, to fulfill all your desires and dreams, guess what? Once you're on the same frequency, you will attract resources to you, you'll attract circumstances to you to make that as a reality. You see? So the law that governs this phenomenon called lucky girl syndrome is the law of attraction. Okay? And the law of attraction, it works because it's based off of your belief. You see? So if you didn't have this belief, let's just say, if you didn't believe that everything is always work out for you, if you had the belief, which is on the other side of the spectrum, if you had the belief that, like a victim mentality, that nothing works out for you, everything is, something always goes wrong, guess what? You're right. Because that's what you're going to attract into your life based off of the vibration that you're giving out. You see? So the reason why the lucky girl syndrome works is because one believes he or she is lucky. Therefore, he or she gets on the frequency that everything works out, that he or she is lucky, that he or she is worthy of anything, any desire that he or she wants. Therefore, naturally, by law, he or she will attract the circumstances to show that he or she is lucky. Okay? Let me know if that makes sense for you. Type in the comment section below. So this is from the universal perspective. Now I want to get into the science point of view, because I know maybe some of you are watching who are very analytical, right? Maybe you don't believe in the laws and the ooh stuff. That's okay. So this part is for you, because based off of science, and this has something to do with our mind and the power of our brain. Okay, so part of our brain, there's a part that's called the reticular activating system, RAS for short. This part of the brain helps you to respond to the world around us. Imagine every day we're bombarded with so much information coming at us. How does your brain know what to pay attention to? Because there's just so much information overload. That's why the part of the brain, the RAS, chooses the part that focuses on that's important for you. So if you believe, if you truly embody and believe that you're lucky, that everything works out for you, and you truly believe that, you have that belief, guess what? Everywhere you go, it's going to reflect that belief. You see, your outer world is nothing more than an internal reflection, okay? Because whatever you believe is true. I'll give you one example. Have you ever wanting to buy a car and all of a sudden you want to buy a red car, and all of a sudden when you're driving on the street, you start to see red cars all over the place, or that particular car model that you want. And it's weird because you think that, oh, how come I never noticed these cars before? The reason is actually the car has always been there. The red cars, the model that you want to buy has always been there. But it's just now that you choose to focus on that. Okay, you focus on your RAS to focus on the red car, the type of model that you want. Therefore, now you're seeing that. Okay, so it goes back to the saying that whatever you focus on will expand. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so now that you know what the lucky girl syndrome is, how it works and why it works, I want to share with you one tool that you can start using to help you to get on the frequency of believing that you're the luckiest person in the world. Okay? And that tool is affirmation. You see? So by creating a few different affirmations to start telling yourself that you are lucky, okay? That you are worthy of all the desires that you want, or that everything is always working out for you. So this is one of my favorite affirmations, that everything is always working out for me, even when it doesn't seem like it. And guess what? Because I believe that, because everything I encounter, all the circumstances that happen to me, I believe that it's always happening for me, not to me, and everything is always working out. And that's exactly what happens. Okay, so doesn't matter what affirmation you use, but I will encourage you to write a few of them, at least 4 or 5 of them, and start to affirm that over and over and over again. Right? So again, you can affirm that you're the luckiest girl, luckiest guy in the world, that everything works out for you in your favor, that universe has your back, that it is your birthright to be wealthy, to be rich, that you're healthy and wealthy. Okay? Whatever it is that you want to project it into the world so that you believe that you are the lucky person, that's what you can do. Okay? So I would love to hear from you. Put it in the chat. Let me know if you have ever come across this lucky girl syndrome idea and what's your thoughts around this. And are you going to apply this for the next 21 days? And I would love for you to come back after 21 days. Let me know in the comment section and see how your world has shifted since you start applying this. So with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.